viewers, and welcome to day 5 of the 21 days of flow. Who is excited to be here today? Those of you who are here, make sure you say hello. Send me your love. I want to see you guys. If you're watching the replay too, say hello. Hey, everybody. So today's day 5 of the 21 days, where every day I'm going live for 21 days, sharing with you how you can master your money, your mindset, your energy, so you can create an epic life and business. So who is excited? I've been seeing your comments of the past days. And by the way, if you've just joined us, all good. You actually can go into Facebook and you can see that we have the videos as well. All are there. So hey guys. So guys, today I want to talk about a little bit about my love-hate relationship with hustle, and like how the word really triggers me. The word hustle really triggers me, especially when it comes to building and creating momentum. And I want to talk a little bit about hustle and what, definition, I think our society has nowadays around hustle. Hey, Annette, my love, how are you doing today? So nice to see you here. Hey, Gina. Hey, guys. Also, guys, for those of you who stay with me till the end, I have a giveaway today. So I have a gift that I'm giving away today, and I'm really excited about that. So make sure you stick with me. Really excited. Awesome, guys. So let's get started. Hustle, hustle, hustle. And let me ask you guys this question. For those of you who are here, do you like to hustle? What does the word hustle mean to you? Like when you hear that word hustle, what's the first thing that comes up for you? When I hear that word, the first thing that comes up for me is like work, 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 like go full throttle. And for me, the word hustle and the word flow really don't go together, right? Like for me, it was so hard for me to really get in alignment, right, of these two words. And I want to share with you my relationship with hustle. So when I busy, exactly. Melissa's saying hustle means you're busy, exactly. That's what I feel too, right? It's like hustling, you're in that busy mode, right? Hey, Nye. Hey, exactly. Gina's saying the same thing. I love it. Work, 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 work. Okay, great. And let me ask you this. Does the word hustle give you a positive feeling or negative feeling, right? Gina, like when you think of the word hustle, does it give you like this positive, blissful state of mind, or does it give you like a weird negative, like, I don't know, for me, it really gives me like this contracted state of mind and this contracted feeling and emotions, right? So I been thinking a lot about hustle and flow, especially because we're doing the 21 days of flow. And one thing that I get asked a lot is, Sherina, what do you think about hustle? Do you believe if you're flowing, like, are you not working? And I really want to put a clear clarification to that, because I get a lot of people saying like, oh, do I just do this and this magically will happen? No, we got to put in some movement. Really, that is what it is. It's really about putting in that movement. Hey guys, Dolka, Suzette, Megan, my love. Hey, so nice to see you guys here. Also, guys, if you have any questions for me about this, I'm happy to respond to any questions you guys have. Hey, Suzette. Awesome. So what I realized was that I'm a hustler. Since young, I've always been a hustler. My parents are hustlers. My mom is like, I love her. Like, she is such a hustler, but she gets stuff done. Like, she'll get SHIT done. Like, she'll get stuff done. Like, she's so like boom, 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 which I feel like growing up with her, obviously, still looking at her, the way she moves in her life, like she's in that mode, right? Like, she's going for it. And so does my dad. Like, they're both, I feel like, with their story and like what they've been able to create in their life, which is amazing. They've been people who've moved, who really moved. So I always grew up with that hustle energy, hustle mode in studies. Like in school, I was like top student, like always reading, studying and like in that energy. And when I came into the understanding of The Secret, like law of attraction, that you got to think more than working. It's about your energy, your thoughts. I realized like I started having this mixed feeling, this love-hate relationship with hustle, because I was like, okay, and we spoke about this in the first few days too, right? As how when we are in that energy, what's really important, right? Like, and we spoke about one of these days too about like working hard does working hard really necessarily bring you a lot of money and abundance? Not really, right? It's really about your alignment. And here's what I realized in this experience with hustle and all of it. Really, the word hustle, if you look at the word hustle in a dictionary, and I sent an email about this, and you guys most probably must have seen this, you will notice that that word hustle has a very negative definition. Like the definition is not very nice. It's like push, 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 like that energy. So here's my conclusion, right? This is like kind of like my feeling about this. I really feel resistance, right? Gina says resistance. Yeah, like it's like a lot of resistance, right, with that word. So for me, I've shifted the definition of it. Like for me, hustle now means being in alignment. It's like being in that energy, because you hear a lot of that word. There's a lot of people out there who are teaching hustle, right? And I truly believe that hustle can work, but you got to be in alignment. Like I'm a big believer in alignment. And you know, these days are all about being in flow, right? And being in flow really starts with your energy. It starts with you, and then moving forward. You got to put in the work, right? We spoke about discipline. Putting that discipline in is really important. So I would recommend, don't use the word hustle. It brings you resistance. It brings you negative feeling. Use a different flow. Use a different word like flow. I was thinking flow when I said it. Use a different word like flow, or like allowing, or like discipline. Like for me, I like thinking of the word hustle as discipline, you know, like, yes, we gotta have discipline, right? Like you cannot just sit there and imagine things are gonna happen, right? It's like, you gotta put discipline. Yesterday, I did an event here in Panama City, Panama. We did this event. It was really cool, really powerful. And it was like, I could have been there and done nothing, but I had to show up, you know, I had to show up. I had to put my part. I had to put promotional effort for the event. I had to get ready for the event, right? I had to prepare, study, practice, right? Work on my presentation, help, you know, work as a team with my team to make sure everything flows. There was things that we had to do. Like I had to put in the discipline, even though I didn't feel great. You know, day before yesterday, I actually hurt my toe, my fourth finger of my toe. Like I was walking really quickly and I hurt it. And it was really hard for me to walk. It was like hurting really badly. But it's like, okay, I had the discipline to keep on going, right? And I really feel that is really important. So whatever your relationship is with hustle, right? I invite you to shift it. Shift it to a more flowing energy, right? To that of alignment, to that of discipline. And I know this week we've spoken a lot about this piece of hustle, working hard, because I think when the next couple of days are going to come up, I'm going to be talking a lot about, you know, mindset, clearing, business, tactics, strategies, how to get clients, how to make sales. I'm going to go into a lot of like that type of stuff, but it's so important to have this stuff, this mindset stuff down. And it's really about having the mindset of a gardener versus a casino player. You know, what do I mean by this? And I've spoken about this a lot. I tell this to all of my coaching clients. It's like, don't come to me with the mindset of a casino approach. Like, don't come with me and do my programs thinking you do my program and suddenly your life is going to be solved tomorrow. It does not work that way, right? It's like that casino mindset, like, okay, I'm going to try this and see if it hits. Like, I'm going to try and go and like play and see if it hits. I don't believe in that mindset. It's really about having that gardener mindset where you're planting seeds, where you're being persistent. You plant and you fertilize and you know, like you water it every single day, no matter what. And you know it's growing, and you have patience, perseverance, and it's going to be growing. You give it time. Not like casino approach where it's like, okay, I'm going to see where I can go put my money, and kind of like, you know, I've heard so many stories of people who have that mindset, you know, and I've really had to transform that because it doesn't work, right? Like it brings them into this place like, okay, they'll put their money all over and see which one works. It's like that. It's kind of like that approach, like, okay, we'll throw some here and see what works. But it's really about, I really invite you to shift that mindset if you notice yourself having it to one of a gardener, especially if you're looking to build a business. Like for me, I've been building this business for 4.5 years. Have I reached where I want to reach? No. Am I still learning? Yes. Am I the best ever? No. I acknowledge that I'm still in that journey of learning and growing. I'm not best and perfect, but there's some things that I have learned through my journey that, you know, that my intention is to pass it forward, right? But before this business, I've been, you know, I was a fashion designer. I was studying business since I was 18. I grew up with entrepreneurs. You know, my dad is an entrepreneur, you know, so my family are entrepreneurs. So like I grew up in that environment. So I've been kind of studying entrepreneurship since I was born, maybe my mom's belly, right? Because like even when I was in my mom's belly, like my family was all in entrepreneurship. And I think giving yourself the time, having that approach, like, you know, in the event yesterday we were talking about, I invited one of my clients to share her story, and she was sharing, wow, Sherina, I had to really shift my mindset from I'm going to build this in a week or in a month to I'm going to give this a year. You know, one of our programs, Money for Mastery, which is our signature program, it is a year-long program. In the beginning, I had so much resistance around this program because I was like, 1 year, we'll sign up. And then a lot of people have resistance too, right? Because I was having resistance, no no wonder I was attracting people with resistance. And the resistance was like, wow, Sherina, do you have to wait a year to get results? And like nowadays, when people ask me that, I'm like, yeah, if you're not willing to wait a year, and you're not willing to put at least a year in your venture, in your mindset, and really dedicate for a year, like I cannot help you. Like I seriously cannot help you. Like I'm really committed in getting you really great results. And all of our clients who've gone through a program and who do not quit and actually do the coaching and follow the coaching and actually keep on going, get amazing results. Like I have stories and stories to share, right? So I think it's really important having that gardener approach. So for me, hustle is like having that gardener approach, having that discipline. And I would love to hear from you guys now. Share with me in the chat. What do you think about this? Do you resonate with this? What's your takeaway from today? And I'm going to answer any questions you guys have to. Let me know in the chat. So Nai shares, I love situations when side hustle is something you like to do. Exactly. And here's the thing too. I feel like that word hustle feels like we got to put all in, like go boom, boom. Like when we are in flow, when we are like in purpose, on purpose, like we are inspired. Like yesterday, even though my feet were hurting, like my toe was hurting, like even today, like I'm going for it because I was like fired up with the event yesterday. I'm fired up doing this videos for you guys. Like it's like you're fueled and inspired, you know? Obviously it's very important to rest too. Not saying you don't have to rest, right? Dalka, awesome. You have to give it time, Suzette. You have to give it time. Like if you're thinking, oh my God, I've not made money, Sherina, and it's only been a month. Like I have a lot of people come to me like, Sherina, I've not made money. And I'm like, okay, how long have you been working this? And they're like, Sherina, 2 months. And I'm like, seriously? And they're like, yeah, I'm thinking of quitting. And I'm like, seriously? You know what I mean? Like think about people who open restaurants. They take years to set up menu, locations, wait to the bills, like a lot of months, you know what I mean? And it's not like they make the money right away. Like they are still paying off the investment they put in to finally make money. I know a lot of people who have like that kind of businesses and they start make money like 3, 4, 5 years down the road, right? So books that I read these days. So I was sharing with you guys on day one of my favorite books is The Infinite Power to Riches by Joseph Murphy. That's one I'm reading right now. Another one that I was sharing too was The Game of Life and How to Play It, one of my favorite books too by Florence Scovel Shinn. Really, really good book, guys. I really recommend it. So ladies, let's do this. Let's do a giveaway. So I was thinking, what could be the giveaway that I can give you guys? I know I'm like repeating myself in those words. So who would like to win something today? So here's what you got to do. I'm going to put a number here from 1 to 10 in my post-it. A number from 1 to 10. And the first person who in the comments writes that number, who types that number, is the person who wins. What are you going to win? You're going to win a financial scan from me. What does that mean? It's basically a financial reading where I kind of like study your energy and see what's going on with your energy in terms of finances and where you're vibrating, okay? And if you already have that, we can see what we can change it to, right? Okay, so let's see. Numbers, come on, guys. 1 to 10, 1 to 10. Let's see, we have 8. It's so funny. Dolka, 6. Bridget, 5. Bridget, you won the other day, right? That's so cool. Okay, so we're getting close to the number. Are we? Awesome, guys. So choose a number from 1 to 10, 1 to 10. Let's see here. Okay, so it looks like we have the winner. Bridget, I love it. You are the winner. The number is 9. So here on Facebook. Congratulations, Bridget. I'll message you to get you your scan, your reading. Guys, it's been a pleasure to be here with you guys today. I will see you guys tomorrow on the 21 Days of Flow. Make sure you join me tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. And hope you guys have an awesome, awesome day, awesome week, awesome weekend. And see you guys tomorrow. Bye. There we go.